The moment I opposed him and worked with Raila Odinga, not for Raila Odinga, to resist Uhuru Kenyatta's undemocratic actions, because he was the beneficiary of those actions, we formed the National Resistance Movement. We had a program of action, and I was the titular head of that formation. Raila was part of that formation. Raila went behind my back in October 2017. I didn't know it then. I learned it later after I'd been abducted and forced into exile. Took money from Uhuru Kenyatta, betrayed me. No, you asked me a question.
But why that you can't prove, surely? You can't come here and say
you can go and ask Raila that. You know, you've never asked Raila that question.
Yeah, but you are saying it on my show, and you can't prove it.
No,
here,
but Ageo, have you ever asked Raila that question? I have made that, no. I've written a book where I've given data and records and facts.
But when you come and say someone received money, surely you have to give evidence in this show.
No. What evidence do you want?
Money is
let me ask you.
Is it a bank account? Is it M-Pesa?
It was cash.
What was
so
it?
what evidence do you want?
So it would just be your word against
No,
his,
it is not. Because if Raila Odinga denies, I can tell him where he was given the money. You see, you can bring us together. No. I would invite you.
That I can do. And until I do that,
please do.
Until I do that, respectfully,
no.
I don't think it's fair for you
you ask the question.
I don't think it's fair. I didn't ask about money.
No.
I didn't ask about money.
But when you ask the question, you cannot dictate how I'm going to answer the question, because I did not construct the question.
No. What
I'm going to answer your question. You asked me the question, why did I oppose Raila Odinga? Why do I say that Raila Odinga collaborated, conspired with Uhuru Kenyatta in order to have me violated, my rights violated, and for them to forcefully remove me from the country? Let me explain, all right? When I led the National Resistance Movement, the reaction from Kenyans was very positive. When it came to the point when Raila was going to be sworn in, everybody around Raila, Orengo, Otiende Amolo, all the lawyers around Raila, refused to swear him in. He has said it himself. Raila looked for me and said I should swear him in. And you guys know, because you are in the coast, when the first swearing in was supposed to take place, and Raila paid for my airfare, called me suddenly, and told me to travel to the coast to go swear him in Kilifi. They were having a People's Assembly ceremony there. And when I reached Mombasa, they stopped me from reaching where Raila was. And I was detained on the road for 6 hours. You guys refused to cover it. But I was there. People saw me. You guys took photos, but you never covered it. So that swearing in did not take place. The people of Kenya, majority of whom had voted for Raila, majority of whom had voted against Uhuru Kenyatta, supported me because they saw me as the person taking this impunity head on. Raila felt threatened, felt insecure, and he felt the ground was shifting in my direction. And he then felt that he's going to conspire with Uhuru Kenyatta so that I could be stopped. That was the reason. Let me give you the last answer. Let me give you, because you asked the question, so I have to give you the answer.
Yes, of course. But
so let me give you the last answer.
We don't have the entire hour to answer one
I'm
question.
going to give you the last answer. You see, you are hurrying me.
Please finish.
If you are interviewing Raila Odinga, you would have given him, you would have treated him like a king and not interrupted
You're
him.
not sure for that.
No, I know that. I've seen you act like a lamb in the presence of Raila Odinga. So anyway, let me finish. No, but you see, when you bring yourself to the forum.
The last point, please.
The last point.
Yeah, please make it.
The night that it was about 5:30, whatever, that I was abducted, Raila and Jimmy Wanjigi were supposed to come to my house. They know why, all right? There were things they were supposed to deliver for a specific project. You understand? And that's when my house was bombed. When my house was bombed and I was kidnapped and tortured and abducted and detained and later on removed, Raila has never visited my house. Remember, Raila camped in Jimmy Wanjigi's house for, I think, 2 days or 3 days when he was marooned inside his house. He was not detained.
Okay,
He never made it to my house.
That point is made.
He's never made a statement. So Raila, in my view, it's called deductive logic.
Okay.
I now know for a fact, for the last 4.5 years, it was Uhuru Kenyatta who conspired with Raila Odinga to remove me out of the country, and that is the start before they reached Ruto. I'm the one they started with.